I got news for you guys. Most of the time, the leaks are not happening on a 72 mile an hour wind-driven rain. They're happening on a normal rain. You know, that's when we go investigate leaks. Sure, it's worse when the storms are bad, but how many times a decade do we get in New York, in Philly, in Chicago, a 72 mile an hour wind-driven rain that's sustained for 15 minutes? We don't. But the chamber test is not to duplicate a storm. None of those chamber tests are actually meant to duplicate a storm. They're meant to test the assembly. They're meant to test the seals, the gaskets, the joinery. They're meant to make sure that they were field assembled correctly, the seals were done correctly. It's to make sure that the product is survivable, meaning not that it's going to withstand a storm or two, that it's going to be serviceable for a normal lifespan of 10 to 20 years. So it really is a serviceability test more than and thus a torture test. And I will admit the tests are torture tests, but they're torture tests for reasons. We don't want it to survive 2 years of storms. We want it to survive 20 years of storms. And that means we have to overstress it to make sure it's going to be a long-lasting product.